Welcome back to another episode of what it is. It is what it is, man. Right now, I'm still getting everything in the works, man. So bear with me, please bear with me. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, my lighting, my background still just this, and my lighting still a little iffy, but not my camera a little iffy. Like I'm gonna keep blood raw with you. Like I said, every time on this bitch, I'm gonna keep it so blood raw with you. Shit, I'm trying to get shit right still. So bear with your boy, man. I'm not perfect. You feel me? And I'm no longer trying to be. The first video that I put out, that was just like a random video. It wasn't necessarily supposed to I wasn't necessarily supposed to put it out there, but I just put it out there because I just wanted to have something out there. So I appreciate everybody for watching that motherfucker. All the couple 30-something people who watched it. It's just nobody. I mean, y'all somebody. Don't get me wrong, but you feel me? You got to start from somewhere. So I really do appreciate everybody watching that motherfucker. I appreciate everybody on Instagram, on Facebook, on all the platforms that I put it on. I really do appreciate you watching that motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you rocking with your boy. So, but it's crazy, man. How y'all gonna watch my shit, bro? Don't watch my shit and not subscribe to my shit. Like, watch my shit, subscribe to my shit, like my shit. You hear me? Comment on my shit, repost my shit. You hear me? All of that. I need all of that, baby. All of it. Every piece of it. Every P. I need it. Every piece. And if I know you personally, I'm going to run down on you. I'm going to run down on you. And I'm going to tell you, subscribe to my shit. I'm going to look at you while you doing it in your face, right next to you, shoulder to shoulder. Hey, bro, subscribe to me. Stop playing with me. Especially if you know me personally, I'm going to run down on you. I'm going to run down on you. So, like, I really do appreciate everybody for watching this shit. But if you didn't subscribe to my shit and like my shit, boy, I'm running down on you. I'm running down on you. I got to. It was nothing but a boop, boop, boop to get me right. Man, I'm running down on you. I was going to sweep your ass under the rug, my boy. Under the rug, my boy. But I really do appreciate everybody, though, regardless of the fact. You know what I'm saying? So, today we got a few topics, you know what I'm saying? I don't plan on making it too long. I don't plan on doing too much. Pardon me, hold on. Yeah, I don't plan on doing too much. I got like 2 or 3 topics I want to run down. I could keep the video short. I plan on making this one at least like 15, 20 minutes. And this one will be hopefully dropping. Today is what, Tuesday? You probably ain't gonna see this until Thursday, most likely. So just be looking out for it, man. Trust me. And I got a whole bunch of other things coming in the works. You feel what I'm saying? I got to start putting up my social media tags and stuff like that. Like I said, right now I'm in the process. You're watching the process. This is the building stages and the building blocks. It is what it is, though. Sometimes, like I said, remember what I said last time. Sometimes you got to do things by yourself. You got to isolate yourself from the world to find out what works for you. Sometimes you don't work well when the world is working with you. Sometimes you have to work by yourself. Remember that. That's very imperative to a lot of things in life that you're doing. You can't work well with everybody every time. Like, no cap, I realize I can't really hustle with nobody. That's what I realized. Like, and don't take when I say hustle like selling drugs or no shit like that. You feel me? Whoopie whoop. No, I don't sell drugs. I don't do none of that. But I realized that I can't really like. It's certain people I can make money with. It's certain people I can do business with. But I can't really like hustle with nobody like that. You really gotta rock with my energy. You feel me? Like, cause every time it seems like I put my trust or like put anything into like, all right, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna allocate this to this person so they could whoop de whoop whoop de whoop. It's like that shit don't never go right for me. So it's like, but you just, I guess it is what they say though from back in the days where they like, if you want some shit done right, you got to do that bitch yourself. That's real though. So I feel like when it come down to certain things and like making money and like doing business with people, like groups, I don't never really work well. It don't never really work for me. So it's like I be having to isolate myself from that group, and then I got to do me for me to come back and be like, hey, look, this is what I could do for y'all. You feel me? Like, it's weird. It sounds crazy, but that's how that shit worked for me, bro. It don't work like I bet. You know how some niggas could just get together and pop and just make money. I don't know, bro. That shit for me, it's just like I gotta do it by myself, and then I could, you know what I'm saying? Put my hand out. I don't know. But we finna get into it, man. We finna start off. If you ain't pulled up already, you tripping. If you ain't slow smoking already, you ain't lit up already, you tripping. You feel me? If you got your kids watching this, you tripping. You tripping. Well, pull up, man. You already know. The first thing we finna hop into that I want to talk about is gender roles. So that's the first thing we're gonna get into. And I know y'all probably like, damn, that boy getting deep all back talking about gender roles. But we gonna keep it light. We not gonna make it too deep. We not gonna make it like extra, you feel me? We ain't gonna bash nobody. We ain't gonna slander nobody. We ain't gonna throw no salt. We not gonna throw nobody under the bus. We gonna keep it pleasant and sweet. You feel me? We not gonna do that here. That's not what we about here. And I'm holding you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm lying. We is about that from time to time. If you deserve it, you deserve it. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you deserve that bitch, you deserve that bitch. I'm gonna throw your ass right up under the bus, but sweep your ass right up under that rug. Right up under that rug, my boy, believe me. Alright, so I was having a whole conversation with some people the other day, and they was telling me about just, you know, certain gender roles and things like that. And I seen on Facebook, I should have took a picture of it. Damn, I don't know if I did. I'll see in post. In post, I'll find out if I took a picture of it, and I'll put it up right here. Boom, right there, or maybe right here, or maybe right there, or maybe right there. Y'all know how the niggas be doing that shit on the video, or maybe right here, or maybe right there. I ain't. That bitch gonna be right here. Right fucking here, man. I don't know. Yeah, but if I can find it, I'm gonna put it up. Cause the post, it was like, she was like, I don't know, I gotta find that motherfucker for real. Cause she was like, basically that who taught men like these boys is not paying what they should be paying. Like, it was basically saying that, like, okay, what nigga is letting his female pay 50-50? That's not that's not your boyfriend, sweetheart. That's your roommate. That's basically what it said, right? So they was talking to me and just telling me some females believe that. Some females feel like that's cool. Some females feel like that's alright. Like, it was a female that posted it. So some females feel like that shit's alright. Like, it don't matter. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. The nigga's supposed to be paying everything. Like, everything. He supposed to pay all the bills. He supposed to pay the rent, the mortgage. He supposed to pay everything. Car payment, insurance, all that. He supposed to pay everything. And she supposed to just stack her money. And when he fall back, she supposed to help him out. I mean, fam, if y'all still want to live in the 1950s, you do that. You do that. You fought for all this equality for you to still not be equal. You do that then. If you still want to live in the 1950s, man. That's outlandish. That's crazy. And I'm not throwing no woman under the bus. Like, it's some women out here that's strong. And like, if you know me, bro, you know how I feel about women. It's women that's strong. Like, they the backbone of this earth, of this universe. You feel what I'm saying? But that mind state is a old mind state, bro, that you gotta get out of. You can't be out here feeling like that. Like, a bitch gonna just take care of you, bro. You not their child. If that nigga ain't your roommate, you not his child. Why he paying for everything? Come on, fam. Like, that shit don't work like that. So it's like, okay, what do you really feel like? And I want y'all to ask yourselves this. Like, sit down and really ask yourselves, like, you with your significant other, with your partner, your wife, your husband, you know what I'm saying? You might be gay. If you a lesbian, whatever you are, it don't matter. Like, everybody got to pay bills. You feel me? So what do you really feel like your significant other should be paying? You really need to ask yourself these questions. You actually need to talk to a motherfucker. Like, you need to talk to the person that you with before you start, before you move in with a bitch and you start looking crazy. Like, this bitch ain't give me $1 yet. It's been 3 months. It's been 3 months and she ain't broke bread not one time. No, and she don't plan on it. You dead. You stuck, my boy. So what do you really feel like she should be paying or he should be paying? Like, what is your, like, for, all right, I'll run down the percentages for you. We gonna go through the percentile rankings. This is where I stand. 50-50 me, baby. 50-50 me, baby. What you talking about? If it's liable, if it's reasonable, and you got the income to do that, 50-50 me, baby. I don't know what you talking about. We not living in the 1950s, but I was raised by a single mother. A single mother who raised 3 boys, 3 hard-headed, ignorant ass, dumb ass boys. Didn't listen for a worth the damn. Raised all 3 of us, went to work every day, paid her shit every day, did everything she was supposed to do every day, living jobs and all that. My mama did everything. So you can't sit here and tell me that a woman can't do the same, because I watched a woman do it. I don't care how your personality is and no none of that. I watched with my own 2 eyes, first person, I watched a woman struggle every day of her life and raise 3 boys and turn those 3 boys out into magnificent men. So fuck you and what you talking about with your personality, all that. No. 50-50 me, baby. 50-50 me, baby. 51-50, 51-50. 50-50 me, baby. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't tell me you gonna keep it 100. Like, oh, we gonna be a buck. And you ain't being 50. How you want me to be 51 and you ain't being 50? You ain't even being that. If I gotta be 51, you gotta be 50. Okay, cool. But like I said, percentiles, right? It's all right. 50-50. That's where I'm at. I'll do 60-40. We could do 60-40. 60-40 is cool. I understand that. As a man in society, certain things, I could be working the same job as her and I may get paid more than her because I'm a man. Niggas, you ain't gotta like that. You ain't gotta accept that. You ain't gotta, whatever. But it's the truth, my nigga. Like, it's the truth. You could be working the same job as a female, do the same things, the same hours, and you'll get paid more than her just because you a nigga. It's the way shit goes. It's getting better, but it still be like that sometimes. So, I'll do 60-40. We could do 60-40. 60-40 is good. Because at least I know if I fall back to 50, you could jump 10%. A 10% increase is not that difficult. It is difficult if you're talking about business terminologies and shit like that, like a business or a company, shit like that. That's a 10% increase will make a motherfucking CEO do backflips. If that at the end of the fiscal year they got a 10% increase, woo, my boy, y'all just made bands. Y'all just made bank. You and your sharecroppers and whatever the fuck investors, for the lack of the better word, I can't remember their name. Board of trustees, motherfuckers. Y'all just made bands. Y'all just made bank, right? So 10% increase is difficult to do in certain circumstances. But if you're talking about a 10% increase in bills where you have to pay a 10% of what you were already paying, that's not that hard. It ain't that difficult, right? 60-40 for me is cool. That's fine. Because if I fall back to 50, at least you should be able to jump up 10% to where we 50-50. We good. 70-30? 80-20? You bugging. You bugging. What if I fall off? What if I get fired? What if I get fired, I get laid off, nigga get hurt, leg broke, some type of crazy shit. What if that happens? And now you gotta jump 20%? You gotta jump 30% to get to where I'm at? Nah, bro. That's hard. That ain't easy to do, and that ain't even just about no woman. It's gonna be hard for a man to increase by 20-30% of what he was already paying. That's hard. That's not easy. So either gender is not gonna be able to do that just within the blink of an eye. So why would I let you get comfortable being in a position where you not paying enough, where you not doing enough, or you can't even get up enough, far enough for me to feel like, all right, if I fall back, I'm going to be straight because you're going to be able to take that increase. You're going to be able to take that jump. That just don't work. It just don't work. So you talking about paying 10%, you talking about paying 5%, 20%. It's like, so I'm paying 80% of everything. So what you doing with your bread? And that go for niggas too. If you living off a bitch, like, don't think, because niggas, y'all niggas be thinking y'all excluded. If you living off a bitch, my boy, and she paying everything, she going to work, you whipping her car around, she driving,
You driving her car every day, ain't putting gas in her shit, picking her up late from work, ain't picking the kids up when you supposed to, ain't picking the phone up when you supposed to, ain't picking doing her little errands when you supposed to that she asked you to do because you got her car and she at work. That's all you had to do was go three places, and then for the rest of your 6-7 hours she at work, you got the car to yourself to do what you need to do. But you can't even do that. Like, you niggas ain't shit too. Bitch, y'all niggas just ain't shit. You even more shit than her because you is a man. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Like, you ain't paying what you supposed to be paying. You can't be living off somebody and be feeling like you just gonna live like that, and then when they get upset and they ready to get you the fuck up out of here, you mad. Get out of here. You leeching ass motherfucker. Get your ass up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But not only, and it don't even just only go down to gender roles. It also goes down to like what men and women should do and certain things like that. But I leave that actually. I will leave that topic for my next episode. I will continue into the gender roles thing, and I'll leave that for the next episode just so I can just break it down a little bit more so I don't take up too much time. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna jump into the next topic: love languages. That's a thing, guys. Yeah, did you guys know that? That's a thing. That's a whole thing. Like a whole thing. It's like it is a whole thing, bit for people. A whole thing. It's a whole thing, bro. And then let me tell you what the fucked up part is, right? About me. Bro, I don't have a love language. Or at least I don't know my love language. I don't know what someone could do for me that just like completely opens up my heart and makes me feel like if you do this every time, my love is just never ending. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I literally just found this shit out a month ago, 2 months ago type shit. And y'all probably gonna look at me crazy like, bro, you just found out about love languages. Like, no, I understood the concept, and I understood that women like flowers. I understood that they, like little things and they like the surprises. And I understood the concept. I understood that it's certain things that you do for a person that they adore more than other things because that's just their innate personality. I understand the concept. But see, when you're talking about the actuality and you're talking about the practice, we're talking about two different things. You can understand the concept of law, but do you actually know how to practice law? We talk about two different things, right? So I understood the concept, but actually practicing that concept was a little bit shaky for me. It was a little bit like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't know these things. Baffled. Like, I didn't know, man. Like, so it's certain things that like love languages where it's like you do for people, obviously, that they just adore to the utmost because it's just in their personality. Some men, let me see, like some men, like, for instance, when they come home from work, you rub their back, you probably run their water for them, you have some dinner ready. Like, if he feels like he's obligated to that, fuck him. He ain't shit. You ain't obligated to that, nigga. There's plenty of niggas that go to work every day, come home to their motherfucking self and make their own food. But you ain't obligated to that. But the love language is like some niggas like that. That's a love language for some guys. For some females, their love language is gifts. Some that could be the same for guys too. Some female, their love language is affection. Their love language is, like open communication. Their love language is, so it's like it's a lot of different things for people that I didn't. It was just like, whoa, like hold on now, wait a minute. And because I don't have a love language, I don't really know that. Like, I don't think about it because I don't be thinking to myself like, oh, if you do this for me, ooh, I'ma love you. It'd be like, nah, if you do this for me, ooh, what the fuck you want from me? What the fuck you want from me? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what you want back? It's always a what you want back in my eyes. And it's bad. It's a bad habit to have, guys. Don't do that. Don't break yourself into that. It's a bad habit. It's always a what you want back in my eyes. Like, what you want back? Give me something what you want back. You loan me something what you want back. I'm gonna give you back what you loan me, but what you want back. It's always a what you want back in my eyes. So that's how I look at it. So it's like somebody give me something and I'm just like, it ain't, I open up and it's like, oh, I love you for this because that's my love language is, I appreciate you, but bitch, what you want back? What you really want back from me though? Like, you want something back. Don't tell me you don't. You want something back. And even if you say you don't, you lying. You expect something. You expect something. If you don't expect it now, you expect it later. If you don't expect it later, you're going to expect it in latter terms. So you expect something back. Don't lie. People be lying, bro. You always expect something back, or you always are going to consider yourself expecting something back because you gave something to somebody. That's a lie. I don't believe it, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't believe it. I don't believe that people just be giving people things just because they want to give people things. And it's weird because I do that. So it's like, bro, how you could do it, but don't expect somebody else to do it because it'd be like, bitch, I know me. Bitch, I know me. I'm not going to give you something and ask for it back. I'm not going to give you something and talk shit about what I gave you. But other people be tripping. Other people be tripping. So I just don't be trusting this shit. For me, it's always what you want back. You ain't going to give me nothing just out of just you just giving me something and don't want something back for it. Or not considering something back for it. Or later on down the line, if it's your birthday and I don't give you nothing, you ain't going to think in the back of your mind like, damn, I broke bread with this nigga. He ain't gonna break bread with me. No. Mm-mm. Got to see that shit through, my boy. Got to see that shit through, my boy. Nah. Bitch. Nah. Yeah, got to see it through. But considerably, y'all think about that, especially men. I guess for most women kind of already know what they men want, what they love languages and shit like that. But considerably for men, y'all think about that. Think about what your girl love language is, or what the person that you talking to, what they love language is, and find out ways that you can adhere to it, or find out ways that you can. If it's harder for you to adhere to it, you got to figure out ways that you can work around it. Figure out ways that you can at least bend it to your benefit. You see what I'm saying? It's hard, but it'll help. It'll help. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing where it's like where somebody's down, you got to start asking your friends and your people that you love and your girlfriend and your boyfriend. When somebody's down and they upset about something, ask them straight up and down. Hey, bro, you want solutions or you want comfort right now? Because there's two things that you're going to give somebody when they down. You're going to give them one of those two things. Solutions or comfort. Some people be wanting solutions. They don't want comfort. So when you go to them and you try to give them comfort, they retract. Because that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for solutions. Some people want comfort. So when you go to them and you try to give them solutions, they looking at you, why the fuck you talking to me about this? Like, why? And then they get upset and they feel like you badgering them and whoop. And then you get into an argument with them because they like, bro, like, why are you telling me like I'm hurting right now? That's not what I want to hear. I want to hear I'm okay and everything's gonna be fine. Because some people want solutions. Learn to do that. Learn to figure out that person, or figure out in certain moments when they down, like, hey, bro, what you want? Solutions right now, or you want comfort? That'll help you with a lot of shit, a lot of relationships. Believe me. Because a lot of the times we mix it up. A lot of the times we give solutions when the person is only looking for comfort. Give those solutions later. Shit, I got a bad problem with that because I be wanting solutions. So when I see somebody down, I immediately start thinking of solutions for your ass. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. And if you don't take none of them, my boy, I can't help you. It's your ass. None of my business. If it's one thing I hate giving people solutions to problems, and they don't take heed to it. It's like, bro, I just told you what you could do, and you don't want to listen. You want to be hard-headed, huh? You want to be hard-headed. You want to be one of them niggas. You want to be one of them niggas. Why you want to be hard-headed? Bro, just listen, bro. People they not looking for solutions. They looking for comfort. And that's okay sometimes. That's not a bad thing, but you got to know that. Because when you don't, You give them the wrong thing, the wrong energy, the wrong, you feel me, antidote. And then when you give somebody the wrong antidote, we all know what happens. So I'm in this right here, man. I appreciate y'all again for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared for further videos coming. I got a few interviews coming up with a few people that I just want to sit down and talk to. They got certain things they want to promote. So check out that. You might be interested in whatever they have. It's going to be food. It's going to be cleaning services. It's going to be a bunch of other things. So you might be interested in something that you might find something useful to you. So just check me out, man. Like I said, like and subscribe to it. I'll be putting this up soon. I'll make sure I try to get, like, with the editing, get everything up with the, social media and all that. Like I said, I'm going through the processes right now. Y'all bear with me. Imperfections create perfections. So we got to make it do what it do. So thank you again for tuning in to another episode of It Is What It Is.